Alright, welcome back, boys. Welcome back. We're picking up right where we left off last episode, trying to get into the Legends Guild. Quick recap, we've been hoarding crystal keys for a while now. Each crystal key can loot the crystal chest in Tavali one time, and amongst other goodies, each loot of the crystal chest guarantees one dragonstone. We use the dragonstones to make different pieces of dragonstone jewellery, which can then be used to teleport to useful locations around the game. Now, the jewellery can also be used to build the fancy jewellery boxed in the player owner house, which allows us to permanently access all these teleports without needing to worry about holding on to them or keeping up charges. For the jewellery to be used to construct the box, it needs to be charged at the totem pole inside the Legends Guild. The only way to access the totem pole is to be a member of the Legends Guild, and the only way to be a member of the Legends Guild is to complete Legends Quest. So, last episode we knocked out all of the prerequisite quests apart from Heroes. Similar to Legends Quest, to access the Legends Guild, the Heroes Guild is one tier below that and requires the completion of Heroes Quest to enter. There aren't too many rewards of note with the Heroes Quest for the account at this stage. You can recharge Amulets of Glory in the fountain below the guild, but since we've got the Mounted Glory in our player-owned house anyway, that's largely irrelevant. We can wield the Dragon Battle Axe, which you can use to build a particularly useful stash unit to store the Slayer Helm. Could use the special attack, which grants status boost. That could also be useful in a few niche circumstances, if we're merely training or doing melee Slayer or something. But mainly we're just doing it as a prerequisite requirement for Legends. Conceptually, Heroes Quest is about as simple as it gets. You need to present the heroine standing guard outside the gate with 3 different items to prove that you've got what it takes to be a member. So the first item you need is the Master Thief's armband. And this is where the gang fractions from Shield of Arab come back into play. Our old gang leader says that to prove we're a Master Thief, we've got to steal some candlesticks from a pirate warlord holed up in his Brimhaven mansion. Luckily, we've got an undercover man on the inside. Alfron's the waiter. We dropped the secret passphrase by asking for a bite of his gherkin, and he invites us to come around the back passage.
It gets bigger when I pull on it.
Meanwhile, I've taken my main, who is in the Black Arm gang, and he's posing as a member of Scarface Pete's entourage. Now, he can't go up and just grab the candles either, as the candlesticks are under careful observation. We do get our hands on the miscellaneous key, which opens another door to the side of the house. And we're now in the perfect position to 360 no-scope the guards, allowing the main to grab a pair of candlesticks and drop one over. We then turn this into our senpai, and he rewards us with the Master Thief's armband. Now, from Master Thief to Master Beta, the next item we need to enter the Heroes Guild is a lava eel. After all of that barbarian fly fishing and temperos, we're pretty good at catching aquatic creatures. The problem with lava eels is that they live in lava, and according to this 13-year-old kid in a thread I found on Quora, the average temperature of lava is over 1200 degrees Celsius. And according to logspitpitboss.com, wood ignites at temperatures over 300 degrees Celsius. And this is a problem because wood is one of the primary components used for constructing the wooden fishing rods that we would be using to catch the eels. Luckily, we can overcome this obstacle by lubing up our rod with Barmish fishing oil, which is made by mixing snail slime with Highlander herb. With this protective coating, a rod can now withstand the fiery pits of the lava pools with ease, and it's a simple matter to catch and cook ourselves an eel. Finally, we need a tail feather from a phoenix. But as we've learnt from our previous saga dealing with the eels, hot things are hot, meaning we were falling on our backup plan, which was running through the complex maze of tunnels under White Wolf Mountain to kill the level 111 Ice Queen, which drops the ice gloves as guaranteed loot. We could then head back over to my absolute favourite place in the universe, the holy island of Entrana. With my fingers cool inside the gloves, we can then pluck the burning feather from the resident phoenix, take this back to the guildmaster along with the other 2 requested items to complete the quest. Just like that, we have everything we need to get started on Legends. Now, to join the Legends Guild, we're instructed to head out to the depths of a previously inaccessible part of the Corumbian jungle. We're asked to act as an envoy to the native people living there and bring back a token of their goodwill. After heading to the southern extremes of the jungle continent, we hack our way through the brush to emerge in an exotic hellscape full of roving wolves and chickens as big as men. We then map the lay of the land using charcoal and papyrus, despite the fact that paper and ink clearly exist in this game. The top candidate for our new bestie is Gujo. He asks you to help free his tribe shaman trapped in a nearby cave under the influence of demonic possession. We do so using purified water in a golden bowl to put out the burning ring of fire. And to thank us for performing the exorcism, the shaman gives us the magic beans to grow the special wood for making totem poles. However, the Yomi seeds, a bit like the magical octagonal demon firewalls, only respond to the purified water flowing from a specific spring. What's worse is that since we last drew water, it's been cut off at the source, leaving the creek bed full of nothing but festering mud. Worse still, for reasons best known to the original questline writers, your character suddenly becomes a massive pussy, afraid of the dark, and he won't go down to unclog the hole. Never mind the fact that we've been fighting monsters and crawling into caves for this guy's entire lifespan, but this particular hole just gives him the willies. Luckily, by drinking some dirty leaf water mixed with snakeweed, your guy somehow finds his balls again. We head down into the crevice in search of what's causing this clog. There's a master clue step at the bottom of this cave, so I know the route all too well. You go down the hole, pick the lock, smash the boulder, force the doors, solve an acronym with runes, enchant an orb, wind the winch, kill the zombie warlords, forge the bead, enter the deepest, darkest, scariest part of the cave. At the bottom, we encountered the same demon from earlier, kill him again just as easily, clear the waterway, return to the surface, kill the demon one more time, and bam! We've got our magic totem tree, which we can turn into a magic totem pole. And then return back to Legends Guild to complete the quest.